Well, in our legal segment today with the Higgins Firm, we're talking about a recent case in Kentucky that shows what can happen when a nursing home fails to have enough staff to care for their patients. Attorney Jim Higgins recently stopped by to tell us what happened. All right, we've got Jim back with us today. Jim, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, we hear about these nursing home neglect cases all too often, of course, but tell us about this most recent case and what the verdict was in this.
Yeah, this is a case in Kentucky where there was a verdict for $18 million in a neglect case. And it was with the firm that we do a lot of work with actually in Kentucky when we have our out-of-state cases. We have a big nursing home neglect practice. And what had happened was this lady had been in the home. She was so neglected because the allegations of this home just didn't have enough people to care for her that she just kind of withered away. She wasn't moved, she wasn't transferred, she didn't get any kind of therapy. She lost all her movement in her arms and legs. It was just a condition that no one should be left in, and especially somebody so vulnerable like a resident that was in this home.
Goodness, and we often hear you talk about these nursing homes being understaffed. It sounds like that was the reason for this, but goodness, $18 million, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Why do you think that sum was so large?
Well, I was talking with one of the lawyers on it when we were working on one of our cases, and he said there was a couple of reasons. One, when you see that this was a sweet lady and what happened to her and you meet your family, it just gets angry. You get angry. This jury got angry. And when they started talking about the staffing questions, one of their witnesses was a lady who worked there, and she complained apparently that she didn't have enough help. And instead of responding to that and getting more help, they wrote her up and punished her. Wow. And so it was little things like that this jury just became incensed about. That's whenever you see a verdict like this, it's not just compensatory. It's where they are so angry they want to punish somebody. And that's the only way we can do it. I mean, the only way you can redress a corporation's wrongdoing is to punish them financially. Right. And so I think of that verdict, of the $18 million, 9.5 of it were from punitive damages. And that jury is trying to send a statement that, hey, if you're going to run a nursing home in our state, do it right, keep it staffed, treat these residents with respect and give them the care that they need.
Right, absolutely. Not that you could ever put a price tag on a life,
no.
But 18 million sounds like it could be quite deserving. So before we go, we do want to talk about when someone should contact your office as soon as possible if they maybe suspect neglect in a loved one.
They don't always need a lawyer. It's not always a lawsuit that happens, but I don't mind people calling our office early. Even if it's not a case that they need a lawyer on, we could tell them maybe who to contact, like an ombudsman, or go talk to the director of nursing. We can give them some help.
All right, helping out a lot of people. Jim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 1-800-705-2121 or go to thehigginsfirm.com.